Right now, as you're listening, there is a secret symphony playing inside your head. It's this constant, rhythmic electrical pulse that's literally dictating how you feel, how you think, and how you see the world. So today, we're going to learn how to become the conductor of that symphony. Does your brain ever just feel like a web browser with, I don't know, 100 tabs open at once? You're trying so hard to focus, but all these different thoughts are just screaming for your attention? What if I told you that you could actually consciously shift gears and find that calm, clear focus you're looking for? Well, you can, and it all starts with understanding your brain waves. Now, these are just the electrical impulses firing away in your brain. We measure them in cycles per second or hertz, and a really easy way to think about them is like different channels on a radio. You tune into one frequency, you get one result. You tune into another, and your whole mental state changes. So here's our roadmap. We're going to journey from that everyday focus into a state of creative flow. We'll explore deep rest and healing, find out what's behind those aha moments, and then, the best part, we'll learn how you can actually start tuning these waves for yourself. Okay, so let's get into it, starting with the gears you're probably using most of the time, the brain waves that run the show during your daily life. First up, we've got beta waves. These are humming along at about 12 to 30 hertz, and this is your get stuff done frequency. It's the state of an active, alert mind that's focused on the outside world. In fact, right now, just by listening to me and processing all this, you're almost certainly in a beta state. To make this super simple, let's use an analogy. Think of your brain like a car's gearbox. Beta, that's your brain in overdrive. It's fast, it's powerful, and it's designed to help you navigate this complex world around you. But here's the thing about beta. It's kind of a double-edged sword. On the one hand, it's awesome for analytical thinking, for solving problems, for making quick decisions. But the downside? Well, if you spend way too much time in this high-energy state, it leads straight to stress, anxiety, and that feeling of being totally and completely overwhelmed. So how do we gear down from that high-stress overdrive? Well, we shift into alpha waves. These are a much calmer 8 to 12 hertz. This is the state of relaxed awareness. It's like the bridge between your busy, conscious mind and your deeper subconscious. So if we're sticking with our car analogy, alpha is like shifting your brain into neutral. See, you're not revving the engine anymore, but you're not stalled out either. You're just idling, calm, present, and ready to shift into whatever gear you need next. It's a state of quiet power. And that feeling is absolutely key. The research is clear. When alpha waves are dominant, most people just feel at ease. They feel calm. This is your resourceful state, where you can think clearly without all that stress. You can actually boost your alpha waves right now. Just close your eyes for a second or take a few slow, deep breaths. Go on, try it. Okay, let's shift down another gear, shall we? We're heading into a state that's a bit more mysterious. This is the realm that exists right there on the edge between being wide awake and being fast asleep. Welcome to the world of theta waves. We're now at a much slower 4 to 8 hertz, and we're entering the frequency of the subconscious mind. Think about that hazy, super dreamlike state right as you're drifting off to sleep. That's theta. It's where your logical, critical mind finally quiets down, and your intuition and creativity get to come out and play. And honestly, this theta zone is where some real magic can happen. It's the home of those vivid images that pop into your head, those sudden bursts of creativity, and that deep sense of knowing that we call intuition. It is a state of profound inspiration that our busy, analytical beta mind, well, it just can't get to. All right, let's go even deeper now. We're journeying down to the slowest and maybe the most foundational brainwave state of them all. The one that's responsible for true, deep rest and healing. And these are the delta waves. They're pulsing at a very, very slow 0.5 to 4 hertz. This is the rhythm of deep, dreamless sleep. And while your conscious mind is totally offline, your body and your brain are actually working hard, performing some of their most critical maintenance tasks. Now, this is so important. Delta isn't just about being knocked out. It's about deep, meaningful restoration. During this state, your body is releasing growth hormone to repair itself, your mind is resetting its emotional balance, and you're connecting with the deepest parts of your unconscious. Honestly, getting enough of this state is absolutely essential if you want to perform at your peak when you're awake. So we've gone from the fastest waves of our busy day all the way down to the slowest waves of deep sleep. But there's one more to explore. And this is the one associated with those incredible flashes of genius, those peak aha moments. Let's talk about gamma waves. Clocking in at over 30 hertz, these are the fastest brainwaves we've got, by far. They represent incredibly high-level information processing. And what's wild is they're found in every single part of the brain at once. This is your brain firing on all cylinders, in perfect sync. Gamma is just fascinating. It's the brainwave that pulls together and consolidates information from all these different brain areas simultaneously. And that's what creates those sudden aha moments of incredible insight. It's also linked to fantastic memory, heightened perception, and even those profound spiritual experiences people talk about. So, okay, we now understand all the different channels on the radio. The big question is, how do we learn to change the station? How do we actually take control and choose our own mental state? Well, here are 4 really practical ways you can start tuning your own brainwaves. First, meditation. It's a super powerful way to consciously shift down into that calm alpha state, and with practice, even into the deep restorative delta state. Second, try guided imagery or visualization. It's like a direct pathway to that creative theta state. Third, for a quick and easy reset, simple deep breathing exercises can give you an instant boost in those relaxing alpha waves. And finally, you can explore things like sound meditation, using tools like binaural beats, which use specific sound frequencies to gently guide your brain towards the state you want to be in. At the end of the day, your mind isn't just stuck in one mode. It's this incredibly adaptable system with a whole range of gears, from that high-focus overdrive of beta to the deep, healing calm of delta. So the real question is, now that you know you're the one in the driver's seat, which gear are you going to choose to use today?